Hi everyone, it's Doreen with Oohlala Vintage Treasures. So I am doing a challenge, and this is from Amy Love. She's doing a bling and lace challenge. So I thought I would come back and show you guys my waterfall photo booklet that I put together, and also use this as a challenge for Amy. Since I love adding sparkle or bling to my projects, I thought this would be fitting for her little challenge. So I have it in this pretty little box that I got from Home Goods, and I got both of them in here. So I had started one on the live and I didn't finish it, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that first, and that's going to be the vintage, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the pink one. Okay, so let me just put this aside for a minute here. Okay, so what I did is I created a little booklet for this waterfall, but it got to be too thick after adding some different things to it. So I'm just going to show you this right now, and then I will show you what I did. So this is a little pocket that I made, and it's created with an envelope. I watched a tutorial on Jennifer's channel, Add a Trace of Sparkle. She did this awesome tutorial on putting these envelopes together. I used a window envelope, same thing, same concept. So, and I just added this little snippet here of different little appliques and bling and pearls and pieces of the wedding applique here and tulle. So there's like, I don't know, 6 or 8 pieces layered up here. And then I just tucked in this little booklet here with some of my paper. So I just have it clipped with one of these pearl brads. So it just goes like that. And then I also used this one here as an embossed tag. I used a tag punch to make it. One side is shiny and then one side is matte. So that's that, and I just tucked it into this paper clip. Very simple. And then this is the little booklet that I made, and it's just a glassine bag folded up. And then I created a tag with the Fabergé vignettes. So I just used the little Fabergé eggs, and then I made a little tuck spot here with some lined paper and just added a collage page here from the Fabergé vignette photos. Same thing in the front, and then these are some vintage French book pages. So that's that, and I just tucked that into the pocket. And then this is the little booklet that I created. Now, on the video, I had gotten about 3 or 4 pages done, and it just got to be, the time was too long, so I took my time and I worked on this to finish it so that I could show this to you guys, because I love how it came out. This is using one of these waterfalls out of a photo album. They usually come in different sizes. You can get these, I think these are 4x6, and you usually find them in a tall type of photo album. So if you find these, grab them. And these are also good for your ephemera holders and different things. But I created something a little bit different with them. And then I just ripped them out of there so you can see that I left the backing on it and everything, because you need a little bit to glue on your trims and laces to give you a little extra on the side there. And I was going to show you something really quick that I had in my stash also. This was a photo keepsake box, and I got it for half price, so it was half of that. And what it is you open it up, and inside it has drawers that pull out. So I'm hoping I can get this all in the camera. I'll just pull it out and set it on top for you guys. They're all the same, but this came like this with this little drawer system. And they're all brand new. They've never been used. In fact, they had tissue wrapped around them. They were in perfect condition. So that's what this one looks like, and it's like a tray, and there has 1, 2, 3, it has 4 different trays in here. So I will be doing some more projects with this as well, and I just thought this was so fun to show you. I'm gonna have to bling it up, I think. I think that'll be a fun project to do. It has a really nice cover on it. It's like a wrinkled fabric. So all I need to do is maybe put some laces on the top and decorate it up. What do you think, you guys? I think it's so cool, and I can't wait to play with it. See how nice and neat it is inside, and it has these silver, so it has these satin little pieces that pull out the drawer. And I think that is just genius. I love this idea. I've had this in my stash for several months, and I have been wanting to play with it. So I think this will be one of my fun projects that I can work on. And it has this little spot here that you can put a photo. It also has this little plastic thing here. And so you can remove all that and replace it with a photo. See, just comes out like that. So, oh, here it is, 186 photos. I just noticed that. So 186 photos fit in this box, you guys, front and back. That's so cool. And if you're at your thrift stores, this is the best place to find it, is in your thrift stores, of course. I wish I had the book to show you of the other ones I pulled out, but anyway, that's that one. It takes up a lot of desk space though, so you have to find a perfect spot for it. Okay, so let's get back to this. So this is what it looks like, and what I did is I made it have a spine. So because it's flat like this, when you end up with it filled up, it ends up turning in like this, turning up like a book. And I like how that came out. So I just put some trim over the top here. I used art glitter glue to glue on all these trims, and there's a little piece of paper that I glued it on. So I added this to the back, or the binding system here, and then this is the back side. And you'll see how it looks when I open it up. Okay, so these are the Fabergé vignette photos. I will be doing another set of these without the eggs, as some of my girls requested. So I'm going to do that, and that'll be out very soon, and I'll have it in the vintage, and I'll have it in the pink. And I believe I'm going to mix them together and make one big set with a mini journal kit. We'll see how that goes. So I added some bling at the top, and this is a vintage bling, but it has like a white background here. I believe it came off of a dress or something. So I added that, and then I added these little appliques. And then this piece right here has a lot of bling in it. So Amy, there's your bling, girl. I love adding that to my project. So that was not a problem for me to even participate in your challenge, Amy. Thank you so much again for asking me, because it really pushed me to get another video done. So here is a charm dangle that I made out of a ribbon, the ribbon clamps. And I just added a few pieces of appliques and sandwiched them in with the ribbon clamp. I added a pearl to the top of that one, and a little dangle crystal right here. So it's both, you can see it on both sides. So there's a pearl on this side, and then there's a pearl on this side, and then this wedding trim there. So that's the cover. On the back side, I added the eggs and the little roses. This to me looks like a farmhouse type of look. And then this right here is removable, so you can take this out. And I have to be careful because I glued in my papers, and I didn't realize I glued them in right here with this ribbon. So I have to be careful pulling it out, but you can pull it out. It just takes a little pulling out here. So that's a topper that I made, and each one of them are toppers, and then you can write on the inside of this right here. So these just come out, and you can pull these out. I added in between here some Tim Holtz fabric, and I made that my binding system because these were starting to come apart and I wanted to add all the charms to it, so that's why I had to add extra goodies there, some trims. Then I added this piece right here with the camera onto a pin, and then the lace there. So that's that. And then this one has a topper as well. They all pull out. This one has this lace here and this piece here. And this is in part of the vintage word that's in the bunnies, the beautiful bunnies. Oh, I have a string here. Let me pull this before I mess it up. And I just added some buttons here and this word on some paper that was kind of like a fabric. So it made it kind of fabric. And I added glue to it, so it kind of gave us this plastic feel. Then I just put some lace behind it and some trims. So that's just sitting behind there loose like that. There you go. And that comes out. This one I coffee dyed and this one I left cream. I had messed up on a couple of them, so I ended up having to pull out the cream ones from another album page, a set of 5 of these, so I only left the middle like that with the coffee dyed. But they all have the same middle part, which is this fabric from Tim Holtz. I love that fabric. It has this it has the words on it. I'm not sure which fabric that is, but it has dictionary pages. And then I also have some that are sewing pages. So there's that one. And all of them come out and all of them are removable. So you can even tuck a tag in there if you want and really add more to it. You don't want to add too much heavy paper to these because they do split apart if you add too much heaviness. So I had to work with the papers that came in this little photo album booklet. As you can see here, I'm going to pull the papers down. The way that I put the papers in here, these are 3.5 by 4.5, and these are 4 by 6. So I went ahead and left it this size so that when it goes up against here, you can still see the image here, and then the trim covers up where it got smaller on the side there. And I wanted this to have a topper, so that's why I left it sticking up like that. And I really like how that just dresses up the top. Oh, did I show you the charm? Let me show you this one. Each one has a charm in each section. So here's the charm for this one. And then these are the toppers. And then here's the last page, and this one has some beads and this little rhinestone piece here, and the eggs, and then this trim right here. And then these are the toppers. And that's the back. On this page right here, I left it full, so this is the full size. I actually cut it to fit this photo album sleeve here. So this one doesn't have the, where you can write on it. Of course you could write on this part, but I wanted this to be the back page, so I wanted it to be completely filled in to the top. So I thought that looks really pretty the way it is. I'm going to just show you real quick again, everything, all the sparkle pieces. Just so fun, so much fun. And then here again. So if you do not have these in your stash, go check out Marie's channel. Marie is Cupcakes, Pearls, and Lace. And also, if you check out our live that we had, I posted the live here on my YouTube channel just because in case you wanted to know how to make the waterfall with paper and not this photo album, Marie made it on the live, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. So you can kind of skip around if you don't want to go to the parts where we're talking, and you can get the points where she put the waterfall together. She did a really great tutorial on putting it together, and this is my instant gratification right here using the photo albums. As you can see, all the laces on the side cover up everything, and it just makes a sweet little book. And you can just stand it on your, lay it on your desk like that, and it just looks really pretty all laid out. And I encourage you to go find these. If you have them in your stash, go grab them and start bringing out your photos that you want to use. You can use scrapbook paper. Try not to use anything that's too much. This is 32 pound. You don't want to go with a heavy cardstock because, like I said, you will bust open these and you'll be very sad that you'll have to glue all of them together, which I actually did bind them all with the fabric just because I wanted to make sure they stayed. Yeah, and that's really, really fun to do. So let me show you the pink set. So on the live, I showed that I made all this. This didn't change, but just in case you didn't see it, I'll show it to you real quick again. This is the paper clip, and this is a little snippet that I did. Just added a bunch of little goodies there in a pocket, and there's the paper clip in the back. And then this is a charm dangle that I made with one of my other digitals. This is from the Beautiful Bunnies, and there's a bunch of hearts in there that you can decorate, and this is one of the hearts that I did. So if you don't want to do the bunnies, there's lots of other things that you can use. Lots of cute words and stuff. And then inside I did the same thing. I made it the same way, and then I added a little bunny booklet here. Just a quick little booklet to write notes in. Journal spot. Write a little thank you note or something, or to a friend. Something like that would be cute. And then here's my booklet. Now in the video that I showed everybody on the live, I had not completely finished it, and you'll see it looks a lot different than what was in the video. So I added more charm dangles just like the other one. I used the pink set in the Fabergé vignettes. And then the charm. This is the charm. So I've got a clock, a key, pearls, rhinestones, and this vintage button there. And then on the inside, I have the eggs and the toppers here. And this is some chenille. And then I use pink lace on each set. Pink lace and this velvet in the middle here. Underneath here is some velvet. And I did that all the way through. I did have to put the, once I glued stuff on, it messed up one of my things. So I did have to, one of the photo sleeves, I did have to leave it where the egg wasn't showing, but that's okay to me. I still like it. And here's the charm dangle. I actually love the eggs the way they are. I think they'd be cute in the kitchen too. And this is the charm dangle. There's that. That's the last page. So they all have the velvet and the pink lace. And there's the charm dangle there. And there's the last one. And this is the back. That's what it looks like on the top. That's the side. So I just love all these little dangles hanging down. I just think it's so pretty. I hope that you like this idea and that you'll give it a try. I know a couple of the ladies went on eBay and found some books on eBay to alter the pages, the waterfall pages. As you can see, it looks like a waterfall when it's all done. Both of them look like waterfalls, so if you push them down, they look like a waterfall. And they're so fun. So I hope you give it a try, you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel, and I will be back soon with another video. Bye, everyone.